it's been 181 episodes since I started my survival Let's Play series, and here's everything that I built in the last 30 episodes. Since the last showcase and this one, I have made my way to the end, gathered everything that I could, and made my way back home. And after returning, I thought that I wanted to build a structure dedicated to the end dimension, considering how long it took me to get there. And eventually, I ended up building this, and this turned out quite great, honestly. This wasn't the first design that I had come up for this particular end dimension related building, but this was the one that I stuck with, and it looks great. Firstly, from the exterior, this has three different floors. One of them is over here, the second floor, and the ground floor. Now, there are a few purposes of it, but the key purpose of it is basically just being a chorus fruit and flower farm, and for which I didn't have to do much, just make a garden area and plant these chorus fruits and flowers. And also to make it a bit more feel like this is supposed to be over here, I decided to add some purple flowers and those purple crystals because they match up quite well with the chorus fruits and flowers. Now, if I make my way on the inside of the structure, as you can see, I've finished up that too. The interior has been completed as much as I could, and it looks amazing with the pale oak leaves on the roof. And the second purpose that this build has is basically that it's a wood farm. So there's a bamboo farm running underground, which is producing the bamboo, and then an automatic auto crafter is crafting those up into bamboo logs, and it's getting sent up into this chest right over here, and it's running always around in this area. I do also have an automated chorus fruit smelting system where I can just put in the fruit inside of this barrel and it's going to get smelted up. Now, if I make my way to the second floor of this area, there's a brewing area where you can brew stuff because that's one of the key parts of when you're going to the end. So here's the brewery area. That's kind of simple. And on the toppest or the topmost of these floors is where basically the dragon head and dragon egg is, and also there are a few banners that spell out the end. Then I ended up building this structure right over here, which is one of the most magical structures that I have ever built in my Minecraft survival Let's Play series. It's placed right in between of the questionable build and the end build because there was just a space and I wanted to build something in between of that. And as you can see, it's mostly built out of this red mushroom blocks, and it looks quite great. If I make my way on the inside, the purpose of it would be apparent quite easily, and it's just a place for me to be able to just keep the frogs. It doesn't have any more purpose than just a place where I can keep the frogs underneath it. And yeah, as you can see, it looks quite great. It looks fantastic. The frogs are underground. The interior itself is nothing too special. I kind of wanted to make it feel like that the interior of this was if you try to live inside of a strawberry, and that's what it feels like. Onto the second room over here, we have the kitchen. Onto the third one is where you can read and do some cartography. But open up these doors and then close it and make my way below. Here is where you can just do something. I don't know what it may be, but you can store stuff. And yeah, and if I make my way on the inside, here is where the frogs are. Most of them do end up fluttering on the door. I don't know why, but they do like jump sometimes from this area to the lily pads, which is kind of amazing. And that's kind of the entirety of this purpose of this build was somewhere for me to be able to keep the frogs, and I ended up accomplishing it while making it feel like it's the most magical build in my Minecraft world. And yeah, that's about it.